Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello, Hacksters! Once again, we are live this week. Another cool group that I met at Maker Faire. These awesome humans from AMB Industries. What exactly is it that you do?
So we work on sustainable energy projects, and so Tesla Coils is one of our hobby kits version for Maker Faire, and then we also have projects going on sustainable electricity, on generation of power, storage of power. So we focus on solving three major problems that the world is gonna face and is facing today, which is generation, transmission, and storage of electric power.
Fantastic.
So yeah, and our major inspiration behind the company has been Nikola Tesla. So as a tribute to Nikola Tesla, we created the Tesla Coils, and when we were young, we used to struggle on making Tesla Coils. So we thought of making a DIY kit for people to make it simpler. Yeah.
And so this is Aditya and Yash, by the way.
So hi, I do the hardware development at AMB Industries. So manufacturing PCBs, and I myself is a maker, and that's how I started. And now working with AMB Industries. So here we have designed this Tesla coil kit,
which we're gonna put together today.
Yes. Absolutely, cool. We are just gonna solder all the stuff and all the components, and let's see how it works.
Yeah. But first up, let's have a look at this one that's already working.
Yeah.
So this one, it includes a potentiometer that you've tuned for the frequency of this light bulb, right?
Yes.
That's so cool. And so you can sort of move this around, and it'll get dimmer and brighter. It's hard to see under this light, but you can kind of see it reflecting onto the coil itself. Wow. That's so cool. That's awesome. How long did it take you to design this kit?
So it took us about, I think, 15 days, not more than 15 days. So that's how we designed, and we got these PCBs, these red colors, and especially these are the Maker Faire version.
Right, yeah. It's got a
little,
little,
in the camera,
little Mickey on there.
Yep.
Always hard to get it to focus. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah.
Fantastic. And this is a smaller version of what you do in your company.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this is AMBIndustriesInc.com, and this is where you sell the coil kit.
Yes.
Works on 9 volts. You were saying that it doesn't work from a 9-volt battery, but it does from an adapter?
So it could work on a 9-volt battery, but the battery would drain really fast because it consumes a lot of power. So it's advisable to use a DC power.
DC adapter.
But of course, as a portability matter, you can of course use a 9-volt DC battery as well.
And also it's pretty hard to get a 9-volt 1-amp battery, because usually the amperes they're a little less, so they're about 0.5 and 0.8.
So we'd have to have a special high quality, high amperage 9-volt battery.
Yes.
Cool.
And so this is a Hacker Special Edition. So we have given some iterations for you to do, you can try out your own frequencies, resistances, and play with hack it around and play with it.
So here we have RGB LEDs, so you can just tune according to the frequency. It will change the color as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you have some other stuff on your site, like the Freedulator, Radiant Energy Harvester. How does this work? I mean, in very simple terms.
So practically, this is producing power out of nowhere, out of thin air.
Wow.
And so this is 5 times cheaper than solar, 88% efficient. And
88% efficient.
Yes.
Absolutely. And solar is usually between
10 to
20. Yeah,
maximum 20. Yes.
Wow.
And so this could get you power anywhere, anytime, on demand.
And where does the power come from?
That's practically from thin air. So it basically comes from a layer of the atmosphere which is called ionosphere. And so I'm under NDA, so I'm not allowed to go under much detail, but this is a patent pending device, so this is gonna be a revolutionary product that we are coming up very soon.
Right.
Yep.
So harvesting energy straight from the ionosphere.
Yes. Absolutely.
And that's sort of like what Tesla was doing with Wardenclyffe Tower back in the day?
So the Wardenclyffe Tower was basically designed to transmit power all over the world through air as well as land. So I designed the Wardenclyffe Tower to transmit high frequency waves underground as well as overground.
Wow.
So basically what his vision was to have any layman just put up a rod in the air on his house and he can get power. But due to some of the investment issues, he couldn't really make it possible.
Right. So I've put up a couple of links as well for people who want to just read up on, obviously Wikipedia has info, but there's also this live science page on how the Tesla coil works with a whole diagram and everything.
Yep.
And we're going to look at the primary and secondary coils.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you also have this page on the Tesla coil reception system,
Yes.
which you can convert your house to wireless
Yes.
power that's transmitted from a central.
Yeah, so you could have a bigger Tesla coil central system, and you just have a receptor. Like in Wi-Fi, you have the Wi-Fi router giving out Wi-Fi signals, and you have the phone connecting it to it.
Right.
So we could have a similar sort of a model for the wireless power as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's start putting this thing together because I'm really excited about it.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and they very kindly gave me this Maker Faire edition, which came in this cool laser cut case. Look at it. I love that. Also, it's really cool how the paper sort of stayed on the laser.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gives it more contrast. That's very cool.
Yes.
And the living hinges on the top. I won't do that too much, but it's so much fun to play with.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, I should unplug this one.
Absolutely.
You already turned it off, but
Yeah.
yeah. And we can start. I'll turn on my soldering iron. Don't look at how many wires are next to the soldering iron, please.
Okay.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's a typical maker desk.
Yeah, right, I know. I don't trust anyone with a clean desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you're
they
not a
don't
maker.
work. And then
Oh,
you're not a
seriously?
maker. Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, I think it might have been Edison, Tesla's rival, who
Yeah.
had this quotation about how being an inventor is like 90% having a good junk pile.
Yeah. Of course.
I mean, for obvious biased reasons, I want to believe that, but yeah. Cool. So we've got lead-free solder. We have got a brass coil. And we're going to put this thing together. So let's see. Here's the model. And you've got a sort of big heat sink around this FET here.
Yeah.
Cool. And then what? We have this potentiometer for adjusting the
Yeah.
frequency?
Yes. So this is 1K precision pot.
Uh-huh.
And this 0.1 UF capacitor.
Ooh, it's got gold printing on it.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a common cathode RGB.
So in that
and
case,
a little switch.
yeah, little switch. On-off switches are the best.
Yes.
And your power barrel jack. Then your PCB. And so which of these coils is the primary and which is the secondary?
So the smaller one with 2 winds is the primary coil because the power goes into it first, and then we have the secondary coil with about 400 windings. This is basically handmade winding. So
do you use the drill method where you like put it on an electric drill and let that like spin the thing and then you just feed the wire onto it?
We do that for the bigger versions, but for the smaller one it's preferred to be hand done.
Wow.
So we have a team of volunteers sitting and just winding for the Maker Faire.
Do you like watch a bunch of Netflix while you're doing that? Good Star Trek catch up time.
Yes.
And what's the different function between these? Like it creates a magnetic
flux.
field?
Yes.
Cool. We had a question actually while the soldering iron is still heating up. So our friend Alan Pan asked on Twitter just this morning, who here knows about Tesla coils? Does the top load need to be directly above the secondary, or can it be some distance away as long as it's electrically connected? Does that mess with the capacitance? And you said...
Yeah, so it has to be connected with the primary coil in order to have a magnetic flux being created. If you keep it away from the coil, you might not get the desired results.
Because there's like a field around both of them, so it has to... Yeah.
Yes.
There you go, Alan. All right. Oh, here's my third hand. His arms like to fall off though, so I gotta be kind of careful.
Yes.
Okay.
But let's try this. So, what would you suggest that I put on first?
So you should go first with the switch.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Like so. And I'm just gonna tack solder that on
Yes.
Yeah.
real quick. Okay, there we go. My soldering iron is really corroded. Don't look at it. Pretend like this is a good way to do this. Okay. Oh, no. Go in there. There we are.
Yeah.
Okay, my angle here is all wrong. Sorry. I'm gonna change this.
Yes.
Dip, 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 dip. I'm still like learning how best to use this thing. Like, its design is in progress, so... Don't go apart there. There we go. Alright. So you've got two of what looks like sort of physical connections here.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you're sort of... Oh my goodness. There we go.
Yes.
Your 3 pins. Oh my goodness. I'm judging myself so hard right now. Okay,
no,
cool.
It's
That's
just
perfect.
the angle.
Yeah.
Great.
That's that.
Alright,
That
so...
still looks good. Yeah, but perfect.
Yeah, what should we do next?
Yeah.
Something sorts.
So I think we
capacitor.
should go for capacitor.
Alright. And this goes...
Right in the top left. This one.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay, so... da-da-da,
Yeah, this way.
like so. So the long leg of the capacitor is the positive one.
Yes.
And also you can tell because there's a stripe on the negative leg.
Yes.
I should look over there. Yeah. And then bend these guys out. Oh no. If you don't understand those noises, it's because I just bridged the connection because of how much solder I had on here.
Yes.
There we go.
Perfect.
Cut these guys off.
That's good.
I feel so validated right now. Okay.
Nice. Right.
So,
Then we have
let's
the
see. Transistor?
No, we can go for potentiometer and then night mode jack.
Okay.
Okay. So, the way you had this mounted, it just kind of sticks. Okay, yeah. Like so.
Outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I told you that was going to fall off. What if I just prop this up, actually?
Yeah, it's much better. Like.
I'm going to do it like this.
Yes.
That will be better for everyone.
Yes.
Hey, get off of there. Lead-free solder is always interesting because it like wants to stick to stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
So,
What is ready?
yeah, what next? Oh, I put that kind of on a tilt, but it's fine.
Yes, perfect.
So it's now we can go for the jack, and so it's like we are just going from the height wise,
Yes.
the component, the smaller to the bigger one.
Yeah, cool.
Crazy.
I've completely given up on the third hand. Honestly, when I'm not soldering for a video, I usually do it like this anyway, just because I'm too lazy to keep adjusting it.
Yeah, it kind of distracts you.
Yes.
Yeah, right? You know, if you start going down that road and there's a million things you could be adjusting and fiddling with all the time.
Absolutely.
Life's too short. Is this actually on the... Yeah, it's on the screen. Cool. I should have made this shorter so that it wouldn't
Yeah,
flop
Yeah.
all over the place, but oh well.
It's okay. Go for it.
you can just clip this off later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
There we go. Yeah. So, let's see. Maybe the LED?
Yes. So
That's
this is
excellent.
like the most hardest part, maybe.
Yes, for everybody.
I'm gonna guess it goes this way.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The third leg. Yeah. Perfect.
But-
Nice.
Cool. because all the other 3, the longest one is going to be the common leg, and then the other 3 all have these tracks coming away from them.
Now you can, I think, just keep it over because.
Oh, like I wouldn't have to solder it. Yeah, I don't know. I do that sometimes, and like it always ends up being unreliable. So, did I bridge that? It's close. Oh no, it's fine.
During the workshop, everyone was like, soldering all 4 legs together.
Oh no, I need a thinner soldering iron tip is what I need.
Yes.
And a little bit of flux maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
But now I have learned to do it in once.
Yeah, right.
Learning this the hard way.
Go. There we are. Hey. You have to talk to your soldering projects. It's necessary. I think those aren't bridged. No, they're not. Okay. Yay!
Yes.
Perfect. Amazing.
We'll see. We'll see when it turns on.
We need to just put 1K resistance before the LED.
Oh, do we have a resistor here?
No,
I think I've got
we
one.
missed a resistor
Okay.
bit, probably.
If you look to your left there, there's a blue binder sticking out.
There we go.
Yeah. Something might fall. Okay, here you are. Yeah.
Awesome.
So, resistors!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't have one of these.
So we need 1K?
Yes. I need one of these now.
Oh, right. It's so
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
stole the idea from someone else. I forget who.
Maybe I think for LED we should, for the red one we should go for 390 ohms.
Okay. 390. We don't always have every value, but
Yeah.
we try to have.
So, shall I hold?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom. Take that back in there. And then 1K for the other values.
So I think right now for it's just red one is good enough.
Oh,
For
okay,
red one?
cool.
Yeah.
270 use करते थे.
That'll save us a little time.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
Right, so the red one, which one is that?
So the first one.
First one, cool. Alright, and now we put the FET on?
Yes.
Cool, like so.
The other way.
Yes. Perfect.
Neat. Let's try and get that to just sit there.
I think we need more solder maybe.
Yeah, just making sure that that sits in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are.
So it has a heat sink.
Oh
so
yeah, that's gonna
why.
take a while.
And the heat sink is within the PCB as well.
Oh yeah, you've got this huge ground plane or whatever.
Yeah.
There we go. Make sure that's nice. Ooh, yeah.
It's done. Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. And this guy. Neat. Alright. So, oh yeah, and then we're gonna do the.
Coil.
Does it matter which side is which?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So it's this one, the secondary coil goes in the center,
Uh-huh.
and these two can go on the other side,
Cool.
two outer sides.
Oh, and you've already like sanded it and stuff. That's really nice.
Yes. So
So,
you just need to
all the way.
solder. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Fold it over.
And we'll just solder it.
Yeah. Just get a bunch over here. I'm trying to do that. Hold it in place for a second.
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Okay. There's definitely probably better ways to do this, but hey, there we go.
Perfect. Yeah.
Cool. Let's clip that off so that it doesn't.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And these guys either way or this way. Okay. Cool. And then the coil is gonna kind of sit on there, right? So you need to
maybe
you can push the primary bit downwards.
Cool.
Perfect.
There we are. Teamwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
You can just clip this.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Now let's see if it works. Wait, first we should put the case on, right?
Yes.
So maybe I think we can try it first. Like.
Oh. So do you want it to like sit on the heatsink or
I think
above
this
it?
way
Anyways,
is good.
like so just to balance it, it should not fall.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's how we can just maybe
Neat.
try it
And
once.
try it out.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay. And it's totally safe to hold it like that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think buttons
PCB
work.
के यहाँ से पकड़ उसको.
Yeah.
Nice. So now we have to
now
tune
we
it.
can just tune it.
उसको anti-clockwise 14 बार 10 बार ये side नहीं.
It's not glowing yet.
It take few minutes.
Few more tones.
Isn't this cool? This is super cool. And you said the range on this, like the field extends about 5 to 10 centimeters,
Yes.
and it's in sort of radial shape.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
There we go. That's so cool. Oh, I'm blocking it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And I've seen people.
You can just see the range.
Yeah.
So right now it's I think 5 centimeter. We can just try, you know.
And you can
Yeah.
even increase the range by including a top load, like something like.
What happened?
Exactly.
You just got the spark, right?
Slight spark, yeah. Cool.
Perfect.
That's so cool. Actually, if you want to, that light, if you could turn the dial to the left a little bit, it'll turn it down. And then we could have a little bit better of... Yeah. Yeah, perfect. I think that'll give us a better view. Maybe.
Is it? Is it good?
Kinda. Yeah, it's
because
beautiful.
so it's right now turned off. And
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Super cool. And sometimes one of the tubes will light, and then the other one will. Like right now.
so it just like needs some sort of connectivity at once, and then it works.
Wow. That is so cool.
Awesome.
Now, some people play music through these, and you're saying that requires a different level of power?
That would require a different tuning circuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is a basic LCR circuit, but you can have a frequency modulator, and you can have a couple of more transistors to modulate the frequencies that go in. So you could have the sparks coming out in the frequency that the music goes in.
Cool. So when you say an ICR circuit, that is a tank circuit, right, with an inductor and
Yes.
a capacitor?
Yes.
And they're sort of tuned so that they both they sort of meet at a certain frequency?
Yes.
Cool.
That's what the potentiometer is helping do.
So yeah,
Getting
it's
the
like
common frequency.
some sort of replacing potentiometer with the audio jack,
Uh-huh.
so that it makes the frequency according to the music,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and the sparks come out, and that's way it sounds.
Yes.
I still need to do some more research on this, but that is so cool.
Yeah.
This is so cool. So when we put these together, I noticed that with this one, it looks like you used acetone or something to fuse these together, or was it super glue?
So it was a glue. So that was just because there was minor adjustment needed, like
the machine error.
Yeah, cool. And so we could put the
that's because few of these we cut it in India, and then few of these work here. So there was a minor error with the machine.
And so this would go like this around the switch and the barrel jack, but like so. And then we can do it
this one go towards potentiometer.
The potentiometer, yeah. Oh, it's quite warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says do not touch because it's the heat sink. Very good. Always good to label things for people when they're not supposed to touch it.
Because we know how many times we have hurt ourselves.
Yeah, right.
While working on them.
The nice thing about this is that this is actually a silicone baking mat, so it's resistant to high temperatures. And also stands up well to solder. But cool. I guess we can put this. Peel off the things. This is always so satisfying.
Yes, it is.
I'm not doing a very good job.
Takes a while.
I'm going to see if there's any questions right now.
Yes.
Jay says yes. And then like Alex watches Netflix. That's true. I don't much. But I've been starting to watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine because a couple people recommended some episodes to me, so I might, I did watch Netflix last night. I'll probably be watching more. But it's true. I don't watch a lot of it. So you laser cut these in India and brought them over?
Yes.
Cool. Did you say that you're based in Mumbai?
We are based. So our city is very close to Mumbai.
Cool.
About an hour from Mumbai.
Do people ever come and visit your office?
Yes.
Hey, you can hit these guys up for a visit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Get your home running on wireless power.
That's the work under progress.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And you said that you've been traveling a lot lately.
Yes.
So we have been like going to China.
Wow.
CES.
Shenzhen, and then CES in the Vegas.
Oh, you've been traveling a long time.
Yeah. So
wow.
We were there this year, like exhibiting at CES.
Oh wow.
In Eureka Park, yes.
I'm sad I missed you. Yeah. But hey, we've met a Maker Faire. Maker Faire is a lot easier to meet people because it's not as.
So Maker Faire is something like which is our hobby, and all the hobby stuff we just come and do at Maker Faire. And the exhibitions like CES, and they may be for some professional stuff.
More industry people. And do you have more stops planned on this trip, or is it right back?
So we'll be back. Like this was one of our last stop.
Yes.
So if people want to catch you while traveling, is there another stop that they can find you at?
Right in India then.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Then I'll be moving here from July.
Ooh, it's a little tight.
Yes,
I think it should go in though.
Yay!
Yes. We'll go in.
That's good because it makes it very stable.
Yeah.
Did I have this aligned right? Oh no, it's just because of where the coil is. Duh.
Base है ना? मेरा base. Oh, sorry. ये base है.
Okay. Yeah. I think we can just put the base first.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that we have something to hold it.
Yes.
I think let's just join these two first. Perfect.
सही बैठ गया.
Yes.
This might be kind of smelly, but I do have some super glue. If you want to put down like a little bead on the inside.
Awesome.
Oh wow, that actually snaps together
That
really
snaps,
nicely.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep this to myself.
I think this one is
Wait.
something that messes around me.
Is this acrylic or polycarbonate or?
Yeah, it's
casting
acrylic.
casting acrylic, yes. Should go. Oops.
This is always the hardest part. It's like you get this whole amazing circuit running.
Yeah, and this
then
is
wireless power, and then it's like putting boxes together.
Yeah, that's the real headache. I think there's something with this.
That's how like true makers work. Perfect.
Oh, fantastic.
Think. Snap. Come on, snap.
I believe in you.
Perfect. Yeah.
For now, it should do. Yes. Okay.
Yay.
Just put in the circuit,
Yes.
and then we are like ready. I think we just need to snap these extra because
Oh,
it
sure,
will go
yeah.
out of the hole.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And then the potential. कोई लिमिट कर रखा है.
Yeah.
Oh, one more.
One last piece.
Exciting.
Done.
Done and dusted.
Cool.
The last cover in the nail. Yes, perfect.
Fantastic. There's even a spare piece. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe
There was
it's
some
like-
damage on this one, so we just put
Oh,
it
yeah.
off.
Awesome.
One more.
I'm so afraid I'm just gonna push it
Yeah,
apart.
yeah, no, push it.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yay!
Yes.
So exciting! All from
Yes.
scratch, and it totally works. So again, yeah, everyone check out the links in the description to the video. You can power your home with wireless power. You can build your own kit. You can get it online. Jay says Geronimo. Yeah. Fantastic.
Awesome.
I think we
Perfect.
need to high
you.
five.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your name? Sorry.
Nitin.
Nitin. Awesome. Great to
So,
meet all of you. Well,
this
we met
guy
at
are-
Maker Fair. Duh.
Yeah. So he's one of a pioneer in the Indian maker industry. So he's now an
Cool.
industrialist, but he was basically a maker,
Uh-huh.
and he's a genius maker. He has
The
about
co-researcher.
yeah.
So yeah,
So hard to fit more people back
Yeah.
here. but-
absolutely.
Thank you for coming by and bringing
Thank
your
you
whole
for
team
the-
and
Yeah.
letting me
Yes.
assemble one. This is
Of
so much fun.
course.
I love putting stuff together. It's from my soldering iron off. I always forget that.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So let's
Yeah.
step out.
Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
have a very happy Throwback Thursday. Ciao.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Counts as throwback because it's